Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for XRP, Link and ADA price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. I hope you enjoy your weekend. And we're gonna start with the XRP. So with XRP, we have of course some bounce from there, but we're gonna dive a little bit in the daily first. Just quick update for the daily, for the macro level, and then we dive in the micro level as usual. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An impulse, wave A or wave 1, followed by a W, X, and a wave Y. The wave Y is a triangle here, very clear, A, B, C, D, and an E. And of course, we start to push impulsively in a wave 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And of course, a very complex structure here for a wave 2. After this wick taken, of course, the perfect fib level. And still, of course, dumping at the latest days or the last week until we start to see something bouncing from our 0.786 again, finally, right? So very nice impulse there unfolding right now on the lower time frame. So this impulse is potentially double 1-2. I would say on the micro level here we have even we need the 15-minute chart to see it clearly. 1-2-1-2 and wave 3 and then wave 4. Currently no invalidation yet, so that is a good signal. But yeah, we gotta watch it. The invalidation, of course, for this impulse is there. So invalidation of bullish, that it might be given around this price, 1.33. So if the price keeps dumping here, or I would say not dumping, I mean if it's continue to go downwards and hit the 1.33, that is not a good signal. Okay, so we would like to see continuation toward the upside, and especially impulsively. We need this wave 3 to appear there and no more 1-2s. We had enough 1-2s. Okay, so it's time to continue the trend towards the upside. Otherwise, something is wrong, and we might continue, of course, bearish here. So we gotta be careful. Nothing yet is confirmed as bullish. Everyone thinks that the market is right now confirmed as bullish, talking because we see, of course, some impulses and so on. I'm not bullish yet totally. I'm still 50-50. I'm estimating, of course, the situation because we need a completed impulse. We need a wave 5, a pure clean impulse toward the upside to confirm that the direction of the market start to aim for higher. Even with a full impulse, I don't confirm it 100% because I still need to see 3 corrective wave and signal of strength. There I start to confirm a bullish scenario, of course, not before finishing the 1-2 perfectly and so on. Yeah, so this is how we do it all the time on the channel. So nothing new. Only if someone new to the channel, just to let you know how we work here. So we take it easy, right? And we are patient here until we finish, of course, a pattern impulsive 1-2, and then we push towards the upside, and better confirmation always by taking the high. So this is a almost 80% confirmation that we're pushing for higher, and breaking the 1-to-1 fib levels, the zigzag, breaking it, that is even 90% confirmation we are in bullish scenario. But until that level, that stage, I cannot yet say we are bullish yet. So we still need, of course, a nice impulse first. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for. Mark, of course, the key levels there, 1.33, which is, of course, our invalidation of anything bullish. In case we are bearish, and in case the things turns still, of course, for something for lower, don't forget, we still in 1-2 here in the yellow. 1-2 and wave 3, and you might still looking after a wave 4, which is of course the invalidation of anything bearish at $2, meaning if the price push anyway impulsively, that is already a finished impulse, and I believe even the impulse might finish below it, so we need the wave 2 and wave 3 to take the invalidation, and yay, we are bullish, right? So definitely we still are very far from confirmation to something bullish. We still, of course, under pressure here of the bearish impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 might still be unfolding and still be to be tested here as a wave 4 taken from the wave 2, and this is our wave 4 here as an impulse. So currently, I would say it's a good think that the impulse here that we are looking at the micro level has reached so far the 0.5 fib level. So that is also very interesting to see that we are in this zone, which is a very high level for Fibonacci here regarding wave 4. So very interesting. Basically, it can be, of course, there is a possibility to shift for bullish, but we still need confirmation. Timing, as you can see, we still need this time to perfectly say, okay, this time for the correction is done. And even if we pass it and we continue for higher, of course, the impulse will be done anyway, wave 5 there. And then, of course, wave 2 and then wave 3 to be launched toward the upside, guys. Yep, so these are the stage that I'm looking for. I hope that it's not complex, but yeah, I try my best to keep it easier and to let you understand exactly how the price action can work as bullish. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. So we're still, of course, in the estimation phase, okay? If we are shifting to something bullish or not. For XRP on KGT, we have, of course, a bearish signal still there. That means, of course, the bears are still there and trying to push the market downward. I don't know why, but we have also the bullish, but it's not yet working enough. It's bad to see, of course, the bearish signal very early, honestly. Normally, it takes a little bit time before it appears, but yeah. So unless, of course, the bulls will push harder and invalidate, transform this signal to invalidation, taking the high here. We want to see the high taken. Once taken, this will transform to invalidation. But currently, we gotta be careful from double 1-2, guys. So yeah, because this is looking also as a 1-2-1-2. Yeah, double impulse is 0. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and another here 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Well, there is a question mark around this one. Okay, this is the 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then wave 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, it is double 1-2, guys. Okay, they are perfect impulses. So that is not good. Okay, it doesn't look good unless they are zigzags. Okay, so zigzag has to be double impulses, but this has to show power. It has to show strength. If not, guys, and the bearish signal that we see on the KGT is gonna play, yeah, it will be confirmed at 1.33. That means, of course, target for the bearish in case we are looking still for bearish here. Yeah, so we still might take, of course, this blue zone here, which is our 0.618 on the daily. Yeah, don't forget that the daily wave 1, wave 2, this is a perfection area. We didn't reach that yet, so we might still take it. Okay, 0.9, 0.6. Well, I doubt it, but I think it might take the wick over there in the middle somewhere here and then pushing for higher in case bearish. We'll see, guys. So this is regarding XRP for Link. For Link on the 4 days chart or on the all-time history here. Let me zoom here. Okay, so we have an impulse, wave A or wave 1, and very complex structure W, X, Y, X, and a Z. That is the most complicated structure as a correction. We have a wave B here, and a wave A can be, because it can be an A, B, and a C here, and the wave C might be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So yeah, we gotta be careful with it. Now, currently, before moving very bearish and going to the 2.7 here for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, well, we're still testing, of course, a potential diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 truncation for a wave 5 and potential ABC wave 2, perfect fib level. Rebound, right? So far, we have a rebound. But on the 4 hours chart here, we still, of course, with potential unfinished structure, especially here, 1, 2, and then, yeah, I mean, it can be finished impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you have 1, 2 there. Wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5 again. So, yeah, that is not looking as well perfect yet. No bullish confirmation, I would say. We're still looking for something, of course, potentially as correction wave 4 here, mark your invalidation as a key level here, of course, which is invalidation of bearish, and of course the price would be the $11.7. Okay, and then if we take also the area for a wave 4 here, it's not XRP, of course, but it's still in the perfect fib level for a wave 4. And that means, of course, it's dangerous right now to say that we are ready to be bullish. Of course, still too early, guys, too early. Despite the micro level, don't get excited, and yeah, we might get trapped here. So on the micro level, we still, of course, the same as for all the coins right now, 1, 2, 3, potential wave 4. And a wave 5 has been given. Wow, that's nice. I mean, at least better than XRP within the finishing here. So we see a wave 5 finished, but not the whole impulse, because it can be still a large ABC. You still have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 here. This is your white scenario. And of course, don't forget that you can be as well in an A, B, and a C. Your wave C is the 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 impulse. And this is your wave A, B, and a C, guys. Okay. So we still yet, of course, in a potential bearish scenario, which it can be a wave C. So we gotta be careful with it. And that because, of course, the wave 4. Yeah, so the wave 4, as explained here, might still, of course, unfold here as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, the timing as well for this wave 4 can take a little bit more time here. Arranging, wow, okay, that's a long range, I would say. Let's put it there. So this is the range for wave 4. Interesting. So if this is gonna be our range, so whether we are going even higher in wave 4 before invalidation, of course, and it might be something maybe very sharp zigzag, and then pushing down again before invalidation. It can be also the triangle, the triangle and then pushing down, yeah? So we gotta be careful. Invalidation, this is my 90% bullish scenario. Okay, this is the price for the 90% bullish scenario. Once we finish impulse here and we get the 3 ways corrective, I'm almost 60 to 70% here bullish. If we continue and we take the invalidation, I'm 90% bullish and we continue for a new all-time high for sure here. Okay, in case we are bullish. So what is coming next is, of course, as bullish is a new all-time high, but yeah, we still need a lot to confirm this, guys. What are the targets for wave 5 here? So yeah, hopefully not the 1-to-1, meaning like big correction here. But maybe, yeah, simply taking the low at least, which is also very, very low. Yeah. So we gotta be careful with it. However, we'll see, guys. Anyway, for a link as well, on the 32nd here, even much more micro level. This is the ending diagonal that we just saw, and we got the bearish signal. But let me check also a little bit higher time frame. Yeah, all of them are bearish. That's yeah. So we still, of course, having some bearish pressure, guys. It doesn't mean yet it might be like very bearish. It can be the correction wave 4 and then unfolding a new bullish signal there within the time and then pushing for higher. But of course, we have to wait for a good thing. And we have double signals here, so we gotta be careful. Yeah. All right, guys. So the pressure of selling is still there. There is no doubt with it. There is still, of course, a pressure of selling, and we gotta be careful with it. Let's see ADA. For ADA, on the all-time history as well, we have, of course, the double 1-2 potentially here. Let me just center the screen. So we have a double 1-2, and we are looking here potentially for something for higher. However, invalidation of the double 1-2 was given the last dump, yeah, directly. It was taking the low here, and of course, invalidation of double 1-2, meaning we are left here with only one possibility, which is a wave A. 3 ways up, zigzag wave A. 3 ways down, wave B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave C, new all-time high. Now, to finish the wave B, of course, those 3 waves there, which they are already impulsive, meaning I'm looking for an impulse for sure here, because it has to be a zigzag. So we're looking here to a 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5 as diagonal to finish up, of course, this wave C as a diagonal here. Probably the 1-to-1 fib level, but yeah, it can be less, simply taking the low again here, and then pushing for higher. Okay, I believe the 1-to-1 cannot be reached because the wave 5 might start to be longer than wave 3, which I don't like it, but yeah, it can be. In this case, it can turn into simply an impulse. Okay, yeah, so this is regarding ADA. Confirmation for higher, definitely we want to take the high here. We want to push, of course, for higher, and then, yeah. So it's still a little bit far, guys. On the lower time frame, for ADA, we are looking here at a potential impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 unfolding here, finishing wave 3 in the white, and then 4 and a 5, and this is might be, of course, our last wave 5. However, this looks still unfinished probably here. It's still, of course, looking for a wave 4, because you finished here 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. Yes, it is finished. So we're looking for this wave 4 over there, guys. Okay, so I would say invalidation is there. Okay, invalidation of the bearish scenario, which is at 0.78. Okay, currently on the 15-minute chart, we are looking also at those 112 potentially for ADA, but yeah, this correction is too long here. Yeah, we didn't took the high yet even. Yeah, so 5 waves up without reaching the highs. This is a weakness, so we gotta be careful with it. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 as well. There you go. And yeah, so this is, of course, what I would like to see finished here to start to think even if we are bullish or not. Yeah, and we need, of course, to finish it as taking the high here, preferably. So weaknesses again, and of course confirmation for something lower here is definitely invalidation of the bullish there. So 0.25. For ADA, also on the KGT, we have a bearish signal on the 1-minute chart, so I'm not surprised. All the coins still showing, of course, potential of bearish. They can push harder. I cannot say, I don't say they cannot push for higher. Yes, they can do, and they can invalidate this bearish signal, turning it into invalid. That would be great. Once the price push for higher, take the highs, this will transform to invalidation. That would be a signal. Okay, that would be a kind of like a signal. Yes, we might push for higher, but don't forget also that you might be in an A, B, and a C here. Yep, so this is regarding ADA, Link, and XRP. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.